When you talking to me, you talking about a nigga that'll fuck your whole world up. You and your boys make a scene, I'm thinking AC Green, cause it's gonna be at least 4 or 5 you niggas in the room curled up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You ain't nothing but a MC.
Welcome to another edition of The Buck Stops Here. I am your host, Hound Dog Buck 50, one of the illest, if not the illest battle rapper in the game, bringing you the latest in battle rap news. But like I always say, this is not about me. Today we're going to talk about battle rap Hall of Fame. Even though battle rap doesn't have one, if they had one, who should be in the Hall of Fame? And what should be the criteria for being in the Hall of Fame? Let's talk about it. I am your host, Hound Dog Buck 50, and I want to talk about Hall of Fame. Everybody that's a fan of battle rap has their own Hall of Fame that they create in their heart, but there's no official Hall of Fame. They have their Mount Rushmore, but there's no official, of course, that's never really official. A lot of people, when it comes to Mount Rushmore, they mention people like Mook, Lux, Arsenal, some say Averb, some say Disaster, some may even say Charlie Clips. So Mount Rushmore is only a select few can get on Mount Rushmore. We know how that goes. So not everybody can make it. Whether you feel Lux belongs there or Mook, that's really, I guess, a decision based upon how you feel. But I don't want to really get too deep into the Mount Rushmore discussion as much as I want to talk about Hall of Fame. Mount Rushmore is always interchangeable. I can say Tay-Rock belongs there. You say Mook belongs there. We could go on and on about that. But Hall of Fame, let's talk about it. To me, if you're going to be in the Battle Rap Hall of Fame, you have to be an ambassador for a culture. You have to be somebody who you're not going to win every time if you're out there, especially if you battle often. But if you bring your hard hat every time, you battle with pride every time. To me, first ballot Hall of Famer. Tay-Rock, first ballot. Danny Myers, first ballot. Chilla Jones, first ballot. There's something to be. This is my thing. There's a lot of guys out there that are Hall of Fame material. But my thing is this. When you go out there, I don't care if it is a battle that's not considered a high magnitude battle. When you go out there and you choke and you give a half-ass battle, but then you feel like because your next battle is on URL or it's on a bigger card, you could turn up, that still doesn't excuse what you did on the battle before that. So to me, we can't just let you in on the first ballot. First ballot is for the people that wasn't playing the radio, they wasn't playing around, took their job serious. You want to be inducted into the hall, you got to be a class act. It pisses me off when people don't mention Tay-Rock for Mount Rushmore. Tay-Rock, if he was a running back, he rushed for 1,000 yards every year. Lux had the 1 year where he ran for 2,000 yards, and because of that, he's considered more revered than Tay-Rock. Now, I get it. He did his thing with the Lions Den, so it's deeper than that. I get it. But still, when you look at the overall landscape of the battle rap career, Lux ain't got nothing on Tay-Rock. Tay-Rock, every battle hasn't wowed me, but overall, he's done his thing. He's definitely had some moments where I could be like, yeah, Tay-Rock was doing that. The man did that. Danny Myers. I don't care if he never gets to battle Lux or Mook. Does that mean we should punish him and not give him first ballot Hall of Famer? You know, Rum Nitty. If he keeps up like this, he's bringing it every time, whether he wins or not. Every time, that's neither here nor there. You're not, like I said, you're not going to win every time. But the fact that you could go out there and you care about your job, and you deliver every time, that says something. You know, I don't like the fact that how we sometimes put other people over others because we feel like they had one or two impactful battles that was so monumental. So now we just disregard the others. DNA. How could I forget DNA? Whew. I would have never forgave myself if I forgot DNA. Not saying that he won't, but Mook and Lux never really seemed to be too, amped to battle him. But DNA brings it every time. Consistent. Whether he's not as lyrical as some dudes, but that's just one aspect of battling. And overall, DNA's a tough dude to beat, and he's consistent. You got to give him his props, and he is a Hall of Famer. Some might say Mount Rushmore, but he's definitely first ballot Hall of Famer. And then you got guys who are Hall of Famers, but I don't know if we want to give them first ballot. You're going to get mad at me. I know you're going to get mad at me. But that's why we family. Even family can get mad and make up. Like and subscribe. Come on, support your boy. Listen to me. Hear me out. Charlie, are you real? Charlie Clips, I used to be I wasn't even battle rapping then. I was just really getting into the sport, watching everything Charlie Clips did, showing it to my boys, be like, yo, this dude is nice. Charlie Clips is a Hall of Famer. But Charlie had a long stretch there where he wasn't giving two shits about his performance. And like I said before, when you do stuff like that, fine, you still going to get paid, but there should be a punishment, and the punishment should be your legacy. When you show up every time, no matter who, no matter what, local league, small league, Survivor Series, Smack Volume, when you show up every time, you should be rewarded. That's what I'm saying. When you go out there and you give a performance like Sue Surf did against Loaded Lux, you're not giving us Hall of Fame, feelings right now. You had moments, but if you sized it all on the whole body of work, it was like, I don't even know if you're a Hall of Famer, buddy. John's another one. Puts on his hard hat, goes to work. Puts on his glasses and he gets focused. You say what you want about John. He don't lose a lot. And he's another one. They don't give him the respect. They don't revere him like a Murder Mook or Lux. But he's just as good, if not better, than both of those guys. I don't care if he never gets that stellar battle. He's a Hall of Famer. First ballot. Not no third go round, first ballot. There's a lot more out there. JC, first ballot. Who cares what happened with Loso? That's part of the game. And guess what? He still gave a genuine performance. It was just not his day. Loso on that day was too much. It's a Shotgun Suge. Sugar's, yeah, he's done enough to be Hall of Fame. I'm not sure about first ballot, but he's done enough. You got a lot of those guys, man, who I feel have earned a spot. like I said before, this is your job, and you got to have pride about it. You know, Twerk has got all the talent in the world, but right now, the hell with moments. The hell with the moment. If we went by a complete body of work, Twerk doesn't get in. He's on the outside looking in. I can't put Twerk in the Hall of Fame just based off. You can't see me. I got the hoodie off. I can't put him in the Hall of Fame just off of moments, even though he's had a lot. And Twerk is definitely Hall of Fame material, but his work ethic is garbage. You know, and we want to just keep believing in Twerk. I don't know Twerk, and I don't want to, you know, turn it into a bashing session, because that's not what this is about. It's just about telling the truth. Young Cannon. Can we get a Hall of Fame for Young Cannon? I don't care if he never battled Mooka Lux, but as a battler, he's very professional, shows up every time, rarely loses. You got to look at stuff like that. You know, nobody's going to be perfect. You're not going to win a battle every time, but the fact that you can go out there and give a great effort over your whole career, definitely first ballot Hall of Famer. You know, Aver is definitely a Hall of Famer, possibly Mount Rushmore. I've seen him not give a fuck a few times. I'm just keeping it real. And I'm a fan, but I'm just keeping it real. But my whole point is, how do you feel about what I'm saying? About if hypothetically, if Battle Rap had a Hall of Fame, how do you feel? Do you feel what I'm saying? Like you should kind of, we should analyze that. If we could vote, would you look at stuff like that? Like if the person has a lot of battles where they just don't give a shit, as opposed to like a Danny Myers or a Tay-Rock. That's all I'm saying. And on that note, peace, love, and whatever else you think of love.